Hey everyone, I'm Austin.
And I'm Mitch.
And this is Super Platinum Achievement. And Xbox fans, have you been wanting to play PlayStation games? It might happen. We'll talk about that. But first, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. We really appreciate it. It helps us out a ton. And if you like this video in the end, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up and share with your friends. So yeah, Sony has kind of addressed, I wouldn't say addressed, but in response to Microsoft coming out saying, yes, we are releasing games to multiple other platforms. Sony has kind of more or less said the same thing.
Yeah, the president of Sony basically was like, we're open to, to continue building this gaming industry kind of thing, to releasing more things on multi-platform.
Yeah.
He didn't say to other consoles necessarily, because we've seen that a big part of their strategy now is releasing their first-party IP to PC.
Yes,
about a year or two after.
And they have definitely said they're going to double down on getting PC going like big time. So maybe that's all they mean. But we're thinking maybe it's going to be a little more than that. Obviously, with Xbox wanting to test the waters, maybe Sony will as well. They can maybe sort of deal out. We'll take, your next 3 Bethesda games. We'll give you our next 3. PlayStation IPs or something.
Yeah, and I could see them with certain games. The ones I would be shocked to see these companies share would be, I'd be shocked to see Xbox release Halo on PlayStation, and I would be shocked to see PlayStation release God of War on Xbox. I think the big, mascots are going to stay on
because obviously those platforms want to keep them to sell their console. But the next level down, maybe Ratchet and Clank, and could be moving over.
Spider-Man even coming over.
Possibly, things like that. We can see. Because now Xbox technically owns Crash Bandicoot. Crash can come back to PlayStation. Yeah. Those maybe the title down from the big hitters. Obviously, God of War, Halo, Gears of War is probably not moving over. Uncharted, yeah. So things like that.
Last of Us, they're not. I don't see them going over. But we do know already that PlayStation is going to release their acquired studios property on there. Like all Bungie things, they said that's still going to be multi-platform. So Marathon, we know that's going to come to Xbox. So maybe that's what he was talking about, was just these newer IPs were going to be multi-platform. But who knows? We are seeing companies being more open to sharing their exclusives.
And maybe we're totally wrong, and they're not. It's just what Mitch was saying. It's just going to be ones that they said are going to come out. Or maybe they'll be like, oh, it's going to be a Switch exclusive and not have Xbox included on that.
Yeah.
I can see that being a possibility because Sony and Nintendo had a very good working relationship in the past. So I can see Sony trying to do that, especially with the new Switch coming out, might be able to handle some of their
Ratchet and
Clank, or maybe even Spider-Man or something. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And then they also kind of mentioned that the PlayStation 5 surprisingly is on the latter end of its life cycle, which means that 2026 would be the last full year of the PlayStation 5 most likely. Which that's kind of been the rumors for both Xbox and PlayStation lately, is that the new consoles we're going to see launch holiday of 2026 and be a substantial leap. PlayStation has already said the PS6 they're confident is going to be the most powerful console of that generation.
They're playing it close because during the whole FTC thing with Xbox, and Sony essentially kind of just like they stopped their fight because in order for them to continue fighting, they had to give up the specs for the PS6. They're like, nope, that's more important. So obviously they're doing something big, and it's just kind of sad that the PS5 and Xbox Series X are kind of already on the over the hill and on the downswing. It's only been a couple of years, but I guess just marred with bad launch and stuff like that, and bad availability for like the first year and a half.
Whole chip delays with COVID.
It unfortunately put a stain on this generation for both Xbox and PlayStation. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing. That's the news. But what do you guys think? What are some games you would love to see come over to Xbox? What do you think is likely, not just on your wish list? And what do you think is, a smart business decision? We'd love to chat with you guys in the comments. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends, subscribe, and we'll see you again soon on
Super Platinum Achievement.
Bye.